to Dwarvenkegger. I'm Rob.
I'm Tanner.
And today we are reviewing another beer, number 2 of 4, for the Jamesport Brewing Company.
Thanks again, Jacob.
This is a Scottish strong ale, and on Beer Advocate it says, or Untapped, sorry, it says it's 7.2, but this one has an 8.2 written on it in Sharpie.
In our defense, we typically do not have a phone just open for a review, but
Well,
these
when we look at names,
Can you guys see that? That's just Sharpie. The only thing we really make out is
it's all
8.2.
abbreviated.
yeah,
I can't do abbreviations.
But Jacob went up to Lovington, Michigan, to the Jamesport Brewing Company and brought back 4 of these amazing beers. We've already done one. This is the second one, and we are really excited. So let's get into it.
You were made for loving me.
Welcome back. Here we are. Movie magic. So, Scottish ale, right? What is this all
Scottish.
shade for?
Strong ale.
Scottish strong ale. I'm a huge fan of Scottish ale.
Let's put it up to the light and see what we can get.
Absolutely.
And that is nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
That is like
I've
if
got
a
a-
black hole was created inside of glass.
You can't see it right now, but I have a pot of Death Wish coffee over there. This is the same color. Okay, this is 100% the same color.
But it's not the same thing.
Ooh,
How does it smell?
big roasty coffee smells.
Nope, that's true.
Big roasty
So-
coffee.
I want to say that I have had several Scotch ales in my life. One of the
Them all.
best I've ever had is Skull Splitter.
Skull Splitter's
Scotch ale.
good. I'm a fan of Sun King Brewery out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Their
Weemac.
Weemac is delicious.
It's tasty. So Sun King is, to us, it's one of the best breweries out there when it comes to microbrews because they have
They did the Brewtron 9000 for Gen Con.
right. So they do specialty beers that are fun. A lot of other big name companies just can't do it. They
I will
can't
tell you
make
though,
the small.
Jamesport Brewing Company, you have me interested on the nose of this alone. Cheers. Okay, Jamesport, I see you. Because that's good.
That's decent.
That's real good.
So this is not as harsh as a Scotch ale as I was expecting.
No, I was
It's
expecting
a lot more of a. It's more mellow.
It's
It's
like-
got a nice balanced caramel and coffee flavor together.
Caramel and coffee are doing this like a train of DNA. It's really good. Not as much bitterness as you would think would come with a beer. That's considered a strong Scotch ale or a Scotch strong ale or whatever. Honestly, this is really good. What I like about it is it's a very complex coffee taste. You get a dark roast, but I also get like a medium and light roast. Like
I get a little bit of that like macchiato kind of feel to it.
like an Americano.
It's not quite an Americano because it's not quite water and espresso, but it's close.
It's good though.
It's very good.
It's a easy drinking.
This is the
Heavy.
easiest drinking Scotch ale I've ever had.
I think so as well. And it might have to do with the freshness. You do get some bitterness, but it's a
Oh, but
dark.
it's not ridiculous.
No,
man. It's
God,
like
no.
It's like if you were drinking just a straight cup of black coffee. That amount of bitterness is what.
Yeah,
you get.
but a good black coffee, not like your run of the mill like generic.
Like say for instance Caffeine and Hate from Black Rifle Coffee Company.
Yeah, or
a nice little glass of Death Wish, which
Death
is
Wish.
actually substantially worse than that because it is quite bitter.
I don't think it's that bitter. I think it's
You had to put cream in yours for the first time.
No, I put cream so she could try it. I drink mine black
Mm-hmm.
with hate.
He
Anyway,
likes his coffee the same as he likes his men.
silent. This.
Piping hot and burns the tongue.
Ew. This is good. I like it. Where do I put this on the scale of Scotch ales I've had?
Oh,
To me,
we're
it's-
gonna out of Scotch ales, or do you want to do it as a beer?
Well, let's do it as a beer. First off,
Let's do both.
okay, let's
do a double scale. So we'll go out of 8 for the Scotch ale.
because that seems to be what our scale is for anything other than beer.
Because why not? And
Why
then for the just straight beer factor of our enjoyability,
So let's start with
out of 5.
Let's start with the beer factor. I give this a solid 3.8.
Oh, I'm right at a 4.
Okay, Scotch ales are a niche. Why? Because they're very intense, okay? You do get bitterness, okay? You do get heavy coffee flavors. I get why they call this a strong Scotch or a Scotch strong or whatever you want to.
Strong, independent Scotch ale.
It's good, okay? But there are a lot of intense flavors going on. If you don't like that, you're not going to like this beer. But if that's your jam, woo!
How do you
Good.
How do you differentiate a Scotch ale from just a straight ale? Well, it's all about how caramelized and burnt your hops are, and your malt. So,
But deliciously so. I think they do a good job.
when you bring something into that phase of, man, that malt and those hops are so just burnt. I mean, they're scorched earth burnt.
Burnt does not equal bitter, though.
Right. The more, the better.
Yeah.
So if you just take a flamethrower like the Thing, you just flamethrower just a set of it, and then put it into a beer and brew it, you get something that is so dark and deep like my soul.
Delicious.
My soul.
Delicious, though.
It's
Delicious.
very good.
I give it 3.8. What are you doing? What did you
A 4.
do? A 4. Now, Scotch ales. Speaking in terms of Scotch ales, 1 to 8. I give this a 7.5.
It's a solid 7.5.
It is really good. If it is, I mean, as far as Scotch ales go, this is one of the best Scotch ales I've ever had. Jamesport Brewing Company.
Best one I've had ever.
You knocked this out of the park.
Best one I've had ever. I wouldn't go that far, but it is way better.
Honestly,
than almost 3/4 of the ones I've ever had.
what I would say is best Scotch ale I've ever had. With this one, blind taste test, it's going to be a hard decision.
See, mine, Skull Splitter is really still where it's at because it's like you're drinking molasses. It's so thick, like it's thick.
It is, and the mouthfeel. This has got a medium body to it, which is something that I think is important because I think it's what differentiates it between
Full body, medium body.
I like a
Full body, medium body.
To me, a Scotch ale should have a medium body.
No, I'm saying you have a medium body type. I have a full body.
I do. I wear a medium.
I'm a voluptuous woman.
I will never take that away from you.
you
Like,
guys.
subscribe, hit that little bell at the bottom. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook for all sorts of Dwarvenkegger shenanigans and a view. I'll leave words with the craziness here at Dwarvenkegger. Then hit us up in that Patreon link below. If you have any recommendations about what beer we should try, then you let us know in those comments below. Also, drop in and say hi to us. I was trying to do the linked arm thing where we give each other a drink, but cheers!